Shout out to everybody out there on BANKY Prison Fitness. We out here. I wanted to teach y'all a little bit about boxing. Boxing has been one of my passions my whole life. I love it. I love the sport. I love the challenge. I love the one-on-one that it takes. You know, it's not like a team sport. You know, although you have a team, behind you, your trainer, your manager, all of these people. But when you get in that ring, it's just you against another person. It's going to have to be your heart, your skills, and your will that will carry you through. And that's why I love boxing, because if you mess up, you cannot blame your teammate. Your teammate ain't do his job. Somebody missed a pass, somebody fumbled the ball. No, boxing is different, man. It's mano a mano, it's man to man, it's you against him, And contrary to popular belief, boxing is a lot more mental than it is physical. This is probably one of the reasons why Floyd became Floyd. TBE, because he used his mental. He was a smart fighter. He fought real smart. So that is the difference, in boxing. You have to really use your mental. Although it all looks physical, it's mostly mental. Now, today I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about one of the most important, or the most important punch in boxing, as far as I'm concerned, is the jab. The jab, I say, is the most important punch in boxing because the jab sets up everything else. The jab is your finder. You find out where he at so you can measure him. Your jab will get you out of trouble. Your jab will dictate the fight. Your jab will do a lot of things, man. When you're tired, your jab is your best defense. Keeping the jab in his face. Bam, 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 bam. He's going to have to deal with that. He's going to have to deal with that to get to you. When you just stick it out like that, you got to get all in there to get at me. You got to get around there one way or another. So the jab is something that he's going to have to deal with. You understand? And then just like when I stick that jab in your face, it's the same thing. Boom. When that jab is in your face, you can't even see me there. By the time I pull that jab back, bam, it's already there. Bam. You see what I'm saying? So the jab is very, very important in setting up your other shots. Your jab is very important in dictating the pace of the fight. So your jab, to me, is the most important punch in boxing. So today I'm going to show y'all the way to throw a proper jab. You understand? First of all, you have to get your position. And when you're looking at a fighter, he's supposed to be here. You got your right hand at eye level. You got your left hand out in front of you. You see the elbows are straight. And your jab, when you finish your jab should look like this. Just like that. Let me back up so you can see. This is the way your jab should look. Straightforward. Straightforward when you put it out. Boom. See how my chin is tucked here? So if anything come up under here, can't hit my chin. Anything comes over top, you got to imagine. You always got to factor in he has on gloves. So if I got my jab out here and this glove comes, it's going to slide across the top of my head. My shoulder, top of my head. When I got my jab out here and I got my chin tucked and he comes up with the hook, he can't hit my chin because it's tucked. It's tucked in here. So a proper jab is just straight out like a spear. It's just like a spear, you see? Boom, it's just like a spear. From all angles, this is what you're looking like when you're throwing. You're protecting yourself, and you're out here. So, jab, you put it straight out. Boom, bring it straight back. Boom, straight back. So this is the most important punch, because as you're moving around and you're getting your different angles, you're always keeping the jab out. You're always keeping it out. Boom, boom. And you also have to remember to get your jab back as fast as you get it out there. It's just as important to get it back as it is to get it out there. You want to get it out there fast and sharp and crisp, but you want to get it back just as fast. Because believe it or not, they got some great dudes out there that's called counter punches. And just as soon as your punch hits him, he's coming back with something. Boom! It's that fast. You may not even see it. So you have to get back on defense. Defense Just as the jab is the most important punch in boxing, defense is going to be your most important thing. You're going to have, your defense is going to have to be greater than your offense, because the main thing is for you not to get hit. The name of the game is boxing, but the real name is called pugilism. You understand? And the art of pugilism is called the sweet science. The sweet science, the art of that is to hit without getting hit. So your main thing is you don't want to get hit. You know, you have a lot of boxers over the years, like Hector Camacho. He moved a lot, but he was great. He didn't get hit a lot because he stayed on his bike. He moved a lot. He stayed moved. He never stayed in one position, you know. So they say he was a runner. But you got to look at him getting hit. You got one of the greatest fighters out there right now, young fighters, in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson. He knows how to master distance. He masters distance. He stays out of the way of punches. It's hard to hit him. He get hit less than 4 times around. Less than 4 times around. That's magnificent. If I'm not mistaken, it's the greatest defensive percentage in the past 20 years. You know, even surpassing Floyd's, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am. But anyway, everything though, all that I just mentioned, everything has to start with the jab. You have to have that jab. You got to have a good jab. Some of the greatest fighters in the world had the best jabs in the world. Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali, you know, greatest jabs in the world. Hitman Hearn, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard. Some of the greatest fighters in the world have some of the greatest jabs in the world. So that is not a coincidence. Work on your jab. That's where it all starts at. That's where your foundation begins at, besides your footing. We'll talk about the footing later. But right now, I just wanted to give y'all the best punch in boxing, which is the jab. Remember, straight down the pipe. Get it back fast. Fast as it come in there. Man. Man, that thing used to be so fast you wouldn't even be able to see it. But I'm slowing down, but I'm trying to speed up. We out here, man. We're going to learn a lot of things together. I hope y'all stay with me on this ride. Watch me get back in shape. You get back in shape with me, or get in shape with me. We in it to win it. We in it together. This is Banky Pound Prison Fitness signing out with the jab. Back up. Back up off. Back up. We out here, y'all. Y'all, be safe. Be smart. Make good decisions. And keep the jab in his face.